interesting scenario. I wish we had brought that out a little bit and not really shown who Zim really was. He was just a scientist, and oh, they were kindred spirits, definitely. And both had small or large aspirations for world domination. Some intellectually, some in a conquering sense. So yeah, it's very good. I'm gonna ask these guys just do one more episode with them together, please. And then do Squidward and Sandy having sex. No. Just heavy petting. You haven't lived, you've been tentacled by an expert, let me think. Sorry, parents.
Did you interact with the...
Sorry.
Which
Which
one?
I'm Invader Zim.
Invader Zim? Oh yeah, we're always there. As in all cartoons, if you're only a few lines in the show, they'll bring you in, knock you out, and you're gone. But it's always preferable to have people in there interacting with each other. Unfortunately, with modern technology and animation, if you're in the same room with somebody, there's a kind of a handicap. You can't overlap because of the different mics that are open. It will sound weird on recording. So you always have to make sure that you wait till the other person finishes that line, which kind of makes a halting sort of flow. In SpongeBob, because Tom Kenny SpongeBob is so much in the show, we put him in a separate room so that we can, in a natural ensemble way, interact with him and overlap and do all that stuff. But yeah, we always interacted together. It's more fun that way, and it sounds better. I canned her. She's very well preserved. It's kind of a jam. Don't make me go on with that.
What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant called the Krusty Krab. In real life? Oh gosh, in real life. Any place that serves bacon. Because I have a bacon wallet. I'm trying to cook it, actually. Gosh, I don't know. Let me think on that. I'll get back to you on that. Because I like food. It's good for you. At least some food.
Hello.
Back.
Hello, Roger. I had one question about the audition process for you over the years. Now, regardless of whether it went to someone who was the right person for the role, was there a role that you really wish you got that would have been your dream role, and you would have an alternate universe where you got to play that character? Who would it have been?
Fortunately for me, I think the roles that I have been allowed to do were my dream roles. I didn't know they were going to be, but they turned out to be that way. There's very little out there that I really said, oh gosh, please let me get this role. Like I say, the process for me is you audition and you forget about it. It's only in the retrospect, after time goes by and you see how people liked that project and people come up to you and say nice things to you, that becomes your dream project. And that's what his Zim was, that's what SpongeBob is, and that's what several others that I've had. So the answer to your question is the parts that I get to do. You know, do what you like, you'll never work a day in your life. That's my philosophy.
What I have to say is not really a question, but I just like to say hi.
Could you say that as a question?
Hi?
See, you had a question in you all the time.
I was just wondering how you got into voice acting.
Well, let me tell you now. I studied broadcasting in college, and I was an announcer because I had that certain tone that people associate with announcers. But I got more interested in doing voice work. And I went to New York City straight from Arkansas and got involved with the National Lampoon magazine at the time that they were really hot with Animal House. And went on tour with them, and I was very fortunate to get a lot of nice reviews and stuff. So they were going to do a movie. The next Jaws movie, by the way, it was going to be Jaws 3, People 0. And I had basically the young guy lead in that, and we were going to show the shark that Spielberg used, Bruce, in our film. We were going to show you how it worked for comedy's sake. And Spielberg stepped in and said, you know, that's going to ruin the illusion of my film. So you guys either cancel this film or I'm walking. So of course they canceled the film, and that was my Hollywood tragedy story. That, and according to the script, I had a love scene with Bo Derek. And so I kind of drifted over down the hallway at William Morris Agency to the voiceover department and started being sent out there, and that just kind of snowballed, thank God, and I've been doing more and more. So it's not a really epic kind of story, but it's just you do what you can do and what people will pay you to do, and that's what I do.
Can you enact a situation where Squidward and Professor Membrane meet?
Yes!
What would you like to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I said I don't know. What do you want to do? How about some real silence? Go away. Now let's dance.
Thank you.
Why did Professor Membrane create Divingas if he's really kind of a butthole?
Oh, you're asking too much of the logic question now. I have no idea. You're asking hard questions, you know. I'm having a hard time answering your questions. I'm sorry.
Can you do an argument with Professor Membrane and Squidward arguing over whether like art and music is better than science?
Kind of what we just did. Let's see here.
Oh, there's nothing more important than art and interpreted dance and canned bread.
I'm back to dinner. Toast is more important.
What kind of toast?
How do I know? It's just one line. Toast. Go away again.
Yeah, well, the girl I was sitting next to kept whipping me.
Professor Membrane was about to do experiment on Squidward.
What's that?
Professor Membrane wants to do experiment on Squidward.
All right. This may pinch a little bit.
Define pinch.
Your leg will fall off.
No! Go away again. I keep telling you, go away.
I'm just going to change your brain with my brain.
Okay. Spongebob, 1 order of toast.
Not now. I'm making Krabby Patties. No energy for you.
I am tired.
Waffling on here, toasting on here.
I have a question for Professor Membrane. Have you ever conducted an experiment that's overstepped the boundaries of ethics, or you think is going too far?
Every day of my life.
Son, there better not be any walking dead up there. My poor retarded son. I knew I shouldn't turn the dial up to 11. Something like that.
As tempting and alarming as it is to consider asking you what your most awkward fan experience has been, what has been your most fun fan experience? And if you had a most fun experience at a convention?
Right here. Just a few minutes into this. This is the most fun. This is the icing on any of my cakes that I have. This is, meeting people like you and fielding questions and having fun like this. This is it. This is the payoff.
As Vicky, I just want to know if you're angry for me leaving your son in the woods.
Of course I am. Never leave people in the woods without the proper scientific equipment. That helps.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, it's not an instrument!
Too bad they didn't kill me. We aren't disturbing you over here, are we?
Well, Professor Membrane doesn't appear to believe in extraterrestrial. Do you, personally?
Of course. They're just from another neighborhood. And they have little things coming out of their heads. That's about it. I don't know. They never call me, I don't know.
For Professor Membrane, if Dim ever did manage to reveal Zim as an alien to his father, do you believe that Professor Membrane's first instinct would be to experiment on Zim, sort of take him apart?
No, he would play poker with him for a while. They'd go for long walks on the beach. And yes, that's true. And have just a great time. They would be bros. They would. Side bros.
As a child, what did Membrane have planned for the Uranium-238 he wished for Christmas?
I would tell you, but I would have to kill you on that one. I do not know. I shall have to come back to you on that one. Oops. Oh, yeah.
Which would Squidward find more annoying, Gurr or Patrick?
Well, Gurr would not be that particularly annoying to him. Squidward works in the food service sector, underpaid, underappreciated, underwater, and he's surrounded by a square yellow idiot. What makes it worse, on the other side of him is a star-shaped pink idiot, which makes his neighborhood Moron Square. So there's a double whammy there, and he can get away from Gurr, couldn't get away from Spongebob and Patrick, as far as the logic goes with that.
So in SpongeBob, you played Squidward tennis balls?
Tennis balls, testicles, tortellini. No, tentacles. I did. You.
Yeah. Just throw the mic.
So the Viking X7 news ends. Zim sucked up all of our Earth and Squidward. How'd you survive from that?
Well, you know, the creator of SpongeBob, Steven Hillenburg, and he was a former marine biologist. And if you're not careful, you will learn something from watching SpongeBob now as far as the water goes. You probably didn't know that all fish in the ocean really don't swim, they walk around. That we have campfires, and beaches, and storms, and buses. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Thought you were smart about science, didn't you? Ha ha. It's all right. Score! I made a laugh!
I'm going to give you a couple of dollars for that, okay?
So, about The Walking Dead in Dib's room, how did Professor Membrane get rid of that?
Black flag. And big fly swatter. Questions are better than the answers.
You mentioned learning something from a while back. I was a big fan of learning this concept. Can you talk more about your experience on the show?
I'm sorry.
I can't understand.
Can you talk more about your experience and where on earth this concept is?
Well, at the time, it was the longest running cartoon that I've ever been a part of. It lasted 4 years. It was such high energy stuff, and they let me ad lib so much that they started giving me writing credits for it, because I would be adding stuff that would be contributing to the actual educational part of it. But it was a great fun thing to do. It was great, very liberating as far as the freedom goes. So it was really great. Loved it.
Can you act out the fly swatter zombie takedown?
No, but I bet you can.
You can do it, Quickie.
This is what happens. This is what it means when two things cannot occupy the same space. Plap! Aha! The secret to life. You're dead.
What was your favorite episode of Invader
What?
What was your favorite episode of Invader Zim and Squidward?
I think the one where he was producing, I don't remember the name of it, but where he was offering a source of energy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
No more energy for you. Just my favorite line to say. No energy for you.
No power for you, not no energy.
And also, with membrane, he never was given to long monologues whatsoever. He just came in and did his line, and that was pretty much it. So it's really good. Get in, get out, and go away.